What's up, everyone? This is Coach Carlos from Máquina Strength Training, and on these videos, the main objective is to go through the main lift and give you cues, tips, advice on how to perform the lift and how to get the best out of the lift. It's more for the members using our app in our gym, but I also like to share it with everyone else. So this lift is called the Power Clean to Split Jerk. Now, the clean and jerk has many variations, but I decided to go with this one today. And so let's talk about the setup. As you can see, you want to have a nice, solid setup. You want to make sure your hands, your arms are in place in the right position when you grip the bar. Slightly shoulder width apart, or maybe a little bit wider. Your feet should be inside. You don't want to squat too low, but just enough to push your knees back a little bit, explode through the hip, make contact through the hip, and then you rack it at the top. When I rack at the top, I want to make sure I have a nice full grip. I don't like doing the jerk, which is from the shoulders to overhead. I don't like doing it from my fingertips. I like having a full grip so that I can better push through and have more stabilization at the top of the overhead position. But you need good mobility on the wrist for this to happen. So something that if you're struggling with it, you need to work on it. As you can see in this part of the video, I like to switch weights and just have as little plates on the bar as possible. So I switched the little 50 and the 5s for a 25 to go up to 185. But yeah, this lift is very technical. Olympic lifting is very technical, requires a lot of skill, a lot of practice. On our app, Máquina Strength Training, we use the EverFit app to create programs where we tell you how many reps to do, how much rest to take. We give you cues, tips, advice, additional in addition to this video. Make sure you always train with purpose, making sure you are tight. Make sure you take your time. Make sure you're creating tension at the bottom of the lift right before you lift from the floor. Make sure you have tension on your arms, just like when you perform a deadlift. On this day, I was working on my back foot. My coach, she told me that I was overextending my back leg and my heel was too down, so I need to be more on the ball of my foot. So again, right, you set up, get a nice setup, explode, catch it, get a full grip, take a deep breath, take your time, and then push with power to the top, catching the bar at the top with full extension of the arms. When the bar is really heavy, you can drop it from the overhead position, but when it's really light or you only have 10s on each side, do not drop the bar from overhead so you don't damage the barbells. Make sure you use chalk. Make sure you use a hook grip, right? Wow, especially when you're going heavy. You have to get used to the hook grip, which means you wrap your thumb on the inside of your hands. And make sure you're breathing. Make sure you're not holding your breath so you don't faint. And just pace yourself and take your time and be patient with these lifts. Do not rush them. You can cycle fast when you're doing lightweight or in a WOD, but when you're training for strength, when you're training for power, it should be heavy. It should be slow. It should be focusing. You should be focusing on execution, nothing else. All right. Make sure you have. Sometimes, if you have a nice set of eyes besides yours to look at you, make sure you get a good coach. They come a long way. So my coach and I here, we're talking about. So she's giving me some tips, congratulating me. I think I was bending my knees, and when I was catching, she told me not to bend my knees forward. And I think on this one, I executed right here. I was able to execute a little bit better. Right? If you need to reset and you catch the bar wrong, reset by doing a little hop and catching and resetting your bar. Right? And just execute and go for it. I hope this video helps. Follow. Make sure you like this video. And if you want to take part in Máquina Strength Training online, go to our website. It'll be in the description below. Get a 14 weeks free. Thank you for watching.